even if like making that mistake dug a hole that you got you and your team into, all you can do now is start digging your way out of it. But you can only do that most efficiently and effectively if you're focused on what's happening right here, right now, and not dwelling on the mistake that led you to that bad place. So while I'm not saying to let yourself off the hook for making a mistake, meaning like make a mistake and like it's no big deal, I'm not saying that. I'm saying forgive yourself for making that mistake, but use it as fuel and an indicator of, okay, I did something wrong, but that means I can get better in the future, and use it as a way to focus yourself in the moment. All of us want to take time out when we make a mistake and continually like think about it and dwell on how it happened, why it happened, but then that takes your energy and focus away from what's happening right now. So when you find your mind wanting to roam back to the past and that mistake, use that as another indicator to say, okay, no, I can't think about that right now because there's still stuff happening right now here in front of me that I have to focus on. Use your mind wandering back to that mistake as a trigger and an indicator that I need to be in the present and focused 100% right here, right now. And especially since you're in that organizer leadership role that brought all these players together, it's easy to see and to recognize when a player makes a mistake and then they're mentally beating themselves up about having made that mistake. Make sure you cheer them on, like encourage them. You don't let them dwell on that mistake that they made and tear themselves down and paralyze themselves. From the sideline, you can cheer them on and say, you know, give them the encouragement to keep playing and keep focusing in the current present play. But probably even more importantly is when you, as the organizer and the leader in that leadership role, when you're out here and you make the mistake, demonstrate, lead with your actions. When you make a mistake, you do hold yourself accountable and responsible, but you don't beat yourself up, you don't paralyze yourself and fall into that well of self-pity. You make the mistake, you take the responsibility for it, and then you move on and try to keep playing the best you possibly can. Whether on the sidelines or in the game, you want to set that example each and every time it happens to the best of your ability, because remember, as the organizer, as the sponsor, the leader, you want to make this experience the very best it can be for everybody out here. And so while mistakes are going to continually happen, it shouldn't be something that disrupts players out here, but just another learning experience they can take away. When the players you invite out here associate mistakes with learning and getting better instead of shame and embarrassment, everybody wins and everybody has a much better experience. While there are many other rules that we could get into out here as to how to build this community and use it to help you become the best basketball player you can be, the final rule I'm going to present for this video is the rule of the role, in that humility is one of the best paths to consistency. In the attempt to become the best player you can be out here and create the best basketball environment you can out here, probably the best, fastest way to do that is through consistency.